What's up, y'all? From the title of this video, y'all already know what we talking about. Now, before we start, I just want to say thanks for the 50 subs. Thanks for the 50 subs. 50 people chose to sub to my channel and say, you know what? I want to see what this guy posts next. I'm intrigued, okay? I'm interested, okay? He's seen a lot of hoopla over there. So I appreciate y'all. And as you can see, I'm smiling. Thanks. That made my day, waking up to 50 subs. That was pretty cool. Anyway, that's half of 100. If you didn't know, now you know. That's 25 2 times. That's 5 10 times. If you didn't know, now you know. Anyway, back to what we was talking about. From the title of this video, y'all already know what we talking about. Showtime is done with boxing. I don't know if they're losing money. I don't know if it's just not beneficial to the company anymore. But for whatever reason, they said they parting ways with it. Do I blame them? No, not really. Not really. I'm not really blaming them. Because at the end of the day, bro, my entertainment and my enjoyment of boxing comes from seeing just plainly two people put on a performance of a lifetime every time they get into the ring, bro. I mean, of course you're not going to see that every time. Of course you got to take the good with the bad. Just like the NBA, you're going to have terrible games because players get tired and players just don't want to play. They getting paid. They don't want to be hurt. They really waiting for the playoffs. It's kind of like boxers. Boxers, I'm going to keep taking no-name scrubs. I'm going to keep fighting no-name bums and then pad my record. Never fight somebody that I should fight while I'm in my prime or while they in their prime or while they at this weight or while I'm at this weight. You know what I mean? Make my money. Don't really get hurt because you don't want to get hurt. Everybody, after Floyd said, I ain't trying to get hurt. Nobody want to get hurt. You get into the boxing, you don't want to get hurt. Of course. Of course. So a lot of fights are like pie in the sky. A lot of fights are just, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it didn't hurt you, didn't help you. You made some money, you went on your way. So I'm not mad at Showtime for just saying, hey, listen, we ain't doing this. Because at the end of the day, you don't want it to be a spectacle. You want people to take the sport seriously, even still. But when you got celebrities fighting, and then after the Logan Paul instance when the dude, Dylan Donis, tried to tackle him and all that dumb stuff, you got, you know what I mean, Fury almost losing to KSI, and KSI hasn't fought a professional bout until him. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing? So with that being said, I understand. But also with that being said, it creates a wide open door for a network to pick it up and really do what they're supposed to do with it, which is the boxing community has been waiting for someone or something or an entity or a corporation or just anybody involved with boxing that has an ear to it and can listen to us. We just want to see fights, bro. I don't care about all these big time fights all the time that y'all try to pump up. And we all know it's Rolly Romero versus, you know what I mean? Like, him versus Tank. What are we doing? We don't care for that. Y'all, every time we watching fights nowadays, it's only if it's only supposed to be a big fight. It's only going to be a fight of notoriety. Bro, just give us fights on a Tuesday, fights on a Friday, fights on a Saturday or Sunday. Of course, some fights we got to pay for. Of course, if it's Canelo versus Bivol, of course we got to pay for that fight. Of course, you got to pay for certain things. But at the end of the day, bro, when you got some fights or some fighters fighting that you saying, bro, why we going to make people pay for this? We really are? Or can we just cut them a basic minimum check of such and such? If you got titles, or if you a contender, or if you want a pound for pound list, we just gonna cut you this much to fight on our network. Don't worry about all them, you know what I mean, the ticket sales and all of that, because you're not even big enough for ticket sales. You can't sell out in the arena. But Crawford is, you know what I mean? It's hard for him to sell out stuff. So it's certain fighters that can't even sell a fight, and we gotta pay for it. At the end of the day, bro, just give us fights. Please, bro. We tired. Every time I gotta get to watch a fight or an undercard or something like that, why we can't just get one, you know what I mean, one fight card every month on your network? Once a month, you get the whole fight card. You ain't gotta pay a dime, man. If you got, you know what I mean, you got a Samsung TV or Roku or Fire Stick, anything, Apple TV, it'll all work. Go ahead, get on there, get a little streaming service popping, and then you can watch it from there. Regular TV, it's all good. NBC 10, we on it. CBS, ABC, Fox, it don't matter, bro. We just need something to say every time I gotta watch a fight, I gotta pirate it or pay for it. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm trying to literally flick on the TV. Oh, boxing come on today. Click. You feel me? Like, if you feel me, then you feel me. If you don't, I mean, you don't. I mean, not everything is for everybody. But if you get what I'm saying, leave down in the comment section below if Showtime parting ways with boxing is a good thing or a bad thing. You let me know down in the comment section below. And then you let me know down in the comment section below, does this create an opening for more fights to happen? Or does it close the door for more fights to happen? Or does it open the door for more fights for us to see? Or does it close the door for more fights to us to see? It's hard to really distinguish because we'll just have to wait and see when it comes to something like this. And it could go left. I'm not going to lie. At least with Showtime, we was getting 24/7. We was getting at least YouTube videos. We don't know what the next network may or may not do. So we definitely got to see what's popping with it. It's up in the sky. And I ain't all for it. I ain't lying. You know, normally I'm like, I'm all for it. No, I ain't all for that. You feel me? Like, because somebody could fumble it. And that's a bad joint right now. Boxing already is teetering as far as professional. These celebrity boxing matches be popping. Y'all tripping. I know y'all seen Salt Poppy out there rumbling. Listen, bro, y'all better get on the ball. All this professional fighting and then celebrity fighting and all of that. What? At this point, if I can see the fight, I'm happy. At the end of the day, make it easier for me to see the fight. Stop giving me a paywall every time I want to watch something, because I'm going to just pirate it anyway. So it don't really matter to certain people, but sometimes I do want to pay for a fight. But it got to be a good fight. You feel me? Not every fight that you pay for is going to be a good fight. I want to get my money's worth. Even undercards be trash. Y'all know it, bro. But we love over here, if you do not know, if you are not indoctrinated, we will indoctrinate you right now. Please bow your head and close your eyes for maybe 25 seconds. Over here, we love to see two titans in their primes, in their peak conditioning, get into the ring and duke it out. You feel me? We don't know everything about boxing. We aren't jab, hook, all the combinations. We know how they train. We know if they drink water, how many ounces. We don't know all the fights they had. We don't know the history of everything they've done. We like watching two people get in the ring and say, I'm better than you and I'ma prove it right now. That's it. There's nothing else. Full stop. That's what we want to see. That's who you promoting your boxing to when it comes to me personally. Maybe I'll grow into somebody that just knows everything and loves everything about boxing. Maybe I won't and I'll remain the same. That's to be seen. But at the end of the day, I'm not wrong for liking boxing that way. So give it to me that way. Pause. But y'all get what I'm saying. Anyway, y'all, leave down in the comment section below who should Canelo Alvarez fight next. That's how I'll know if you watch the video to the end. I feel like Canelo should fight Bivol. I don't think that he should fight Bud Crawford. I know Bud Crawford is looking to fight Canelo, but that doesn't really do a lot for Canelo's resume. It doesn't do a lot for his resume, and it doesn't do a lot for his pockets at the end of the day, because Canelo has everything to lose and Bud has everything to gain, whereas Bud don't really got a lot to lose. Like, you going up how many weight classes to fight Canelo, it wouldn't surprise anybody that you would lose. But if you were to win and beat Canelo, that would make the whole world difference. For a lot of people, you'd be the first to move up multiple weights. You'd be the first fighter to just fight the fucking champ and win. Like, bro, sometimes we got to start giving these fighters like warm-up matches in that weight division, because it's not because of lack of ability that these fighters can't get it done. I think it's lack of their bodily awareness while they're in the ring that messes them up. Just like how you can be, you know, water weight deprived, like, you know, deprived of water and like certain weight conditions while you're within the weight, or like, you know, your body is saying like, bro, this weight isn't for me anymore. I gotta move up. Just like how you can move up too many weight classes, you could be in a weight class that's too low below your, you feel me, your bodily functioning, like your peak bodily functionality. You know what I mean? Makes sense, right? So if it don't, then F you. But makes sense to me. That's all that matter. But when I think about fighters moving up, it makes me say, bro, you gotta fight someone. You gotta fight someone before you fight the champ, man. It's only right. You gotta pay your dues. You gotta pay your dues in every weight division. I don't care how many belts you got, bro. It's other people that been there before you that's been waiting for their shot. So for you to jump over everybody and get that shot, and then we see what happened with Canelo and Charlo, that makes me say it even more, bro. Because think about it. Even with Bud moving up, if he was to fight Canelo, how many people he gonna not fight? You know what I mean? Boots is looking for a fight, bro. Errol is looking for a fight. For real. Give it to him. That would be a great fight. But, you know, moving up is what it is. Now, if he fight Errol, cool. But I feel like you should fight Errol at 154. I feel like you should definitely try to give Boots a shot. That would build your resume, and that would give you a nice, you know what I mean, chunk of change. So you got a lot of options. You ain't got to just run. But then if you think about the Canelo side of things, at the end of the day, Canelo, he got to get his rematch. He got a blemish on his record. He got to get that rumble with Bivol again. You know what I mean? He got outboxed. He got to get that going. So you got your resume, and that's going to bring in a lot of fans, because, you know, that's Spanish, that's Mexico, you know what I mean? That's all of that. So at the end of the day, bro, it would serve Canelo no type of justice to get in the ring with Bud. Sorry. So I don't see it happening. That's just from a factual standpoint, bro. Let's be honest about it. At the end of the day, tell me what you think down in the comment section below. Should Bud fight Canelo, or should he fight Boots, or should he fight Errol next? You let me know. Peace and release. About Harry Reese with the Crease. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Comb your hair, and I'm out.